Hi guys, Madhurya. Today I'm going to share some wonderful hacks on how I actually achieved 100x business growth for client business with effective LinkedIn ads. Alright, so let's move forward. Yeah, okay, so I'm discussing all those hacks with you guys. Alright, so let's move forward. Okay, so first we will learn on how are actually you going to open your LinkedIn ad account. Alright, then we will select the most effective LinkedIn ad objective, which is actually based on your KPI. What is KPI? Key performance indicators. Okay, then we will try to understand the best content on LinkedIn. Alright, then which ad targeting are you going to start with? Okay, which ad format are you going to use, and what are you going to measure, report, and how are you going to optimize your campaign? Okay, so we'll do a little practical and then come back to some theory as well. All right, I hope this makes sense. Okay, all right, I'll open LinkedIn account here. So now actually I am going to work on LinkedIn Business Manager account. All right, so okay, so LinkedIn Business Manager account. So first I'll work on LinkedIn Campaign Manager. Okay, okay, so guys, first you have to open this LinkedIn Campaign Manager. Okay, so then what you have to do is you have to click on plus create button. Create account. Okay, so you can define your ad account here. I'll say Madhur ad account. Then you can select your currency. For example, you want to say US or INR or pound sterling, whichever country you are. I'll say as INR, Indian rupee. Then you have to associate a LinkedIn page with your account, so you need to have a LinkedIn page. Okay, so I'll say as free fruit. So whatever company page you have, okay, so you guys have created, you have to connect your company page with your ad account. Okay, so I'll say as free fruit. Okay, so company page, existing page. Some campaign requires a LinkedIn existing name. Okay, so I'll search that company page. So we'll do it as recruit plus LinkedIn company page. Okay, so this is the URL of Fruit here. So this is how you can search. I'll copy this URL over here. Okay, so Control V. Yeah, so this is Fruit here. Okay, then click on save. Okay, so this is getting saved. Okay, so now let's try to understand this. Do business where business gets done. First is targeting. Whether you are targeting by title or you are targeting by seniority or job function, LinkedIn offers premier targeting for your business needs. Okay. Second is its brand safe environment. LinkedIn is the most trusted social media platform. Okay, so this is Business Insider. Yeah, and it has an audience quality of over 706 million members in over 200 countries. LinkedIn is the largest professional network in the world. Okay, guys, so these are important USPs of LinkedIn. So now you have to click on create campaign. See, this is the crux here. Okay, so this is much more similar like Facebook. Okay, now first thing first, whenever you are actually going to do paid marketing campaign, first thing is you have to add your credit card details on your LinkedIn, right? Because once your payment is set up on your LinkedIn campaign manager, then only LinkedIn will allow you to generate leads for your campaign or whatever objective you select. It could be website conversions or job applicants or website visits, engagement or video views or brand awareness. So this is much more similar like Facebook. If you guys have done Facebook campaign very well, the YouTube campaign very well, so this is very easy to understand. Okay, so what we will do is we will currently focus on lead generation. Okay, so I'll say lead generation. I want more quality leads on Facebook. So you say you choose this objective to capture leads on Facebook, or you use a lead generation form pre-filled with LinkedIn profile data, or you directly integrate with a lead management platform. So your campaign will be shown to people most likely to fill out a LinkedIn lead generation form. Okay, so these are the main components when it comes to lead generation campaign on LinkedIn. So guys, I suggest that after the session is over, you have to at least create hundreds of campaigns by yourself. Initially you might face some errors, but you have to keep on practicing. That's how you will achieve perfection. Okay, so practicing will give you a lot of confidence. Okay, so I click on lead generation. Okay, so see, this is very similar like Facebook. Okay, now once I select the campaign objective as lead generation, then you have to create the audience here. Where is your target audience? So I'll say my audience is in UAE, United Arab Emirates. So if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section of Facebook. I'll reply back over there as well after this session is over. Okay, so I'll say as United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates. Okay, so I want to sell last mile delivery software in UAE. Okay, so that's how United Arab Emirates. See guys, if I selected this country UAE, what is the target audience size? 570,000 plus. 30-day spend is 100,000 to 299,974. CTR is 0.48 to 0.73. 30-day leads, LinkedIn will tell me on an average I can get leads approx to 110 to 350. 30-day clicks is 1200 to 3900. But guys, as I suggested before, LinkedIn is very expensive than Facebook because the CPC is very high. It's way too expensive. Okay, so that's how you have to keep in mind. But the quality of lead is much more superior, and anyone should go for LinkedIn marketing where the ticket size is always on the higher end. Okay, so now I want to narrow my audience further. Okay, so I click on narrow audience further. See, here you will get two options. One is audience, second is audience attributes. Okay, see, if you click on audience, it says you have to use your data to retarget website visitor or reach known contacts and accounts. Okay, then second option, it tells me audience attribute. You have to add targeting criteria like job title, industry or skills. Okay, so if I click on audience attribute, okay, and see here audience here you'll have multiple options. You can upload a list or lookalike audience. This is much more similar like Facebook because we also have lookalike in Facebook. Here you can also upload a list and then you can run lookalike audience campaign. You can do a retargeting campaign, third party campaign, or you can also do a campaign which is actually neutral. Alright, so let's do audience attribute. Okay, so now here are multiple components. What are those components? If I select company, see, let's go for company here. If I go for company, I want to select company category. Okay, so now I want to select this option over here. United States, United Kingdom, Japan, Netherlands. Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll select Forbes World Most Innovative Companies, or I'll say Fortune 100 fast growing companies which are worldwide. Okay, so I'll close this. This is one attribute here. Okay, so I'll narrow audience further. Audience attribute. Okay, then you can select demographics. Then as for demographics, you can select, for example, member age. What should be the age? You have to select, say, 25 to 34. What could be the age of your target customer? Say 35 to 54 as well, or some as 55 plus as well. Okay, then I close this. See, now my audience size has become much more narrow. See, it has become 4,700 plus, right? So only thing you have to keep in mind, the more you narrow your audience, okay, so your CPC will become expensive. That's cost per click will become expensive. All right, so you decide what you want to do. Okay, so if I narrow my audience further, okay, so audience attribute, so I'll say as job experience, job seniorities. You can target by senior, director, manager. I close this. Okay, then I'll narrow audience further. Audience is like interest and trades, member groups here. So this is member groups. Now I want to target e-commerce companies here. E-commerce companies. So because e-commerce companies are my target customers, right? So I'll select e-commerce companies. So we'll select this 3, then 4. We will make the audience bigger, don't worry. So that's not a challenge at all. Okay, so I'm just giving you an example. If at all you narrow down your audience, automatically your reach becomes very much limited. Okay, so I hope you got this point right. So that's why your audience should always be broad over here. Getting my point? Yeah, I hope this makes sense. So now if I want to set 2 countries here, I'll also say as Dubai. I'll say as United States. Okay, see, now actually I have given a broad audience here. Okay, I want to say United Kingdom. So guys, you understood, right? Now I'll say this as London. So this matrix will keep on changing. So point is what, you should not narrow down your audience. Once you start narrow downing your audience, automatically your reach becomes limited. Okay. See. Now let's say if I remove this age factor here. Okay. I'll say remove all attributes here. See what happens. See. So we are getting list of testing. We are doing this for testing purpose, right? Okay, so you have to play around with your audience sizes. Okay, so audience attributes, then user data. For example, lookalike retargeting third party. Third party, if you have any third party company here, you can add that here. Okay, so you have to create a separate audience for that, right? Okay, so let's say here you have to keep testing a lot of factors over here if you're setting up a campaign. Okay, so let's say where is your target audience. I'll say here it is. I want to say where is my target audience here. Okay, I'll search for logistics. Logistics companies are my target audience. Okay, then I'll search for e-commerce. E-com I've already selected. Okay, I'll say car rental companies. See, they are my target audience. One more I'll select as fleet management. Okay, I hope you got this point right. See, this is loading. So they don't have fleet here. So I'll say as, so we are also to last mile delivery, courier companies, courier, see, courier and parcel service, courier service, delivery forum, medical couriers. So you have to define your target audience based on the service provider. Okay, so your product is going to be sold to which service provider. Okay, so we define seniorities. Okay, then here they have multiple options here. Okay, single image ad, carousel image ad, video ad, message ad, and conversation ad. So in the next session I'll tell you how you should run single image ad, carousel image ad, video ad, message ad, and conversation ad. If at all you have done your Facebook ad properly, I am guarantee you guys you can do it, because this is more or less very much similar to Facebook ad. Okay, so now let's go back to practicals here. Okay, so we went to the slide, as well. Okay, now there are different types of ads on LinkedIn. Okay, one is single image ad, we'll discuss, message ad, conversation ad, carousel, video ad, text ad, and spotlight ad. Okay, so we'll discuss in the next session, as I told you before, in detail how actually you are going to run this ad. Okay, so this is single image ad format. Now we need to understand what is the difference between senior and CXO targeting. Is business development function and sales function targeting the same? Right? So we have broken down in detail what each of this targeting means with example. Mastering targeting on LinkedIn is actually essential for your success. Right, guys? Now we need to understand the definition and when to use. For example, a company facet targeting, forecasting tool, location and language, job function, job title we discussed while doing the practicals, seniority, years of experience, member skill, company name, or company industry as well. Okay, so these are some theory concepts, but I'll show you some practical examples. Then company size, education, degrees, field of study, interest targeting, member trade targeting, LinkedIn group targeting, demographics, and much more. Alright, so now if you want to run the LinkedIn ads in your business domain, alright, now first thing first, what I told you initially when we were doing digital campaigns, we have to do thorough comparator research analysis. How are you going to spy on your competitor's ad, right? It's very important. Okay, so I'll tell you some hacks, awesome hacks. Okay, how are you going to spy on your competitors ad? Okay, so how are you going to do it, right? So let me open linkedin.com. Okay, so I'll open LinkedIn. Okay, so I'll give you some examples here. Okay, so let's say I want to open Accenture. Let's say, I have a similar business model which is like more of similar to Accenture. I'll say Salesforce. Let's do Salesforce here. Okay, so sorry, I'm in the wrong page. I click on Salesforce. So yeah. Okay, now you are on the company page of Salesforce. Okay, then what you have to do is, if you want to spy on a competitor's ad, you have to click on post option. Okay, now here you will have multiple options: images, videos, article, documents, and ads. You have to click on the tabs of ads, right? Okay, click on tabs of ads. See, man, this is something awesome where you can spy on your competitors. You have to see how Salesforce is making ads on LinkedIn. Okay, be there for your customers in their moment of need, deliver personalized support across digital channels, including text and social, connect with your customers and offer better support on every channel, view demo. So you understand their caption, you understand their creative, where they have used the CTA, where they have used the logo, what tagline they are using in their image. So you understand thoroughly and see, and where they are taking the user to that particular page. Solve customer issue more efficiently with a CRM. Okay, so they are giving a solution to the problem, okay, with the product. So this is how it has to be, and then they are redirecting the user to demo page. All right, so this is how you have to spy on your competitors ad. I hope this makes sense, guys. Yes, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I'm happy to help you all. So let's say I want to go to one more company. I'll say as Delifos. They are into last mile delivery tracking software. Okay, same thing is, I'll click on post. Okay, click on post. Then you'll have all images, videos, article, documents, and ads. Then I click on ads. Okay, see, they have not run any ads on LinkedIn as of now. If they have not run any ads on LinkedIn, you'll not be able to see. Okay, so what you have to do is, I go back to Google here. Okay, so let us try which are top brands. I'll say last mile delivery software plus LinkedIn company page. So that's how you have to spend a lot of time in researching your competitors, right? So let's understand some companies here. Okay, so this is last mile logistics. They are on LinkedIn very much. Last mile INC. Okay, so last mile company here. Okay, so then click on post over here. Okay, so this is how you have to go to the company pages and see if they are running any ads. Click on ads. They are not running ads here. So you have to research your competitors. So this is how you have to do it. Click on post, click on ads. Okay, so they are also not running any ads on LinkedIn. So you get to know which of your competitors are running ads on LinkedIn. Okay, post. So you can at least understand the organic post, what type of posts they are publishing, and if at all they're clicking on ads. Because the reason why most of the companies don't offer LinkedIn, because the CPC on LinkedIn is very expensive, guys. Ideally, you can say you have to have a budget of at least 10,000 rupees a day. Is that's expensive? And the CPC actually, you can say 300 rupees per click. Okay, so ideally, CMA high level companies will only go for LinkedIn ads because startup will not go for LinkedIn ads as of now, to be very honest. So I click on Accenture. Let's say, for example, Accenture. Okay, so I click on post of Accenture. Accenture is CMA high level company. I click on post. Okay, I click on post and I click on ads. Okay, see, they are running ads because the CMA high level company. Startup will not offer LinkedIn, but yes, but if you go for LinkedIn, ideally it will work wonders for you. So you understand what you need to write in the caption, what you need to write in the image, and where are you going to redirect the user. Okay, so this is how you get to analyze your competitors. So you have to go on their company page, then you have to click on post, and then you have to click on the tabs of ads. This is how you're going to spy on your competition. All right, I hope this makes sense. Yes. Now, how do you actually know if your ads are performing well? We have put together all the ad benchmark we know. You can use it to evaluate your ad performance and make optimization. What are those particular benchmark? One is click-through rate, second is cost per click, then is cost per impression, one is cost per lead, one is lead gen form, fill completion rate, conversion rate, cost per conversion, engagement rate, LinkedIn message ad and email benchmark, LinkedIn video ad benchmark. Alright guys, so these are the benchmark when you are actually going to use your LinkedIn ads as well. Okay, now we'll discuss on how are you going to use LinkedIn hashtags. You have to start using hashtags in your profile summary. Okay, so this is something very important while you are actually going to do LinkedIn campaigns as well, because your organic effect will always be there on your paid marketing efforts. Then you have to add 3 hashtags for your status updates or in the comment section. Okay, then you have to use the auto recommendation from LinkedIn status update. Then you have to add hashtags in your LinkedIn article, or you can also add hashtags with your company description. Okay, so that's how it is. So there's one tool here which we use. Okay, so hashtagify. Okay, so ideally this tool will actually give us popular hashtag as well. Okay, so this gives us suggestion for Twitter and Instagram, but logically, this also helps us to find the hashtags for LinkedIn as well. So I'll say as lead management. I click on search. Okay. So these are related hashtags: GPS tracking, telematics, fleet, trucker support, IoT. Okay, then you can see the popularity trend as well. So one more I suggest is you should use Google Trends. Okay, if you want to find popular hashtags, you can also use Google Trends as well. So let's say I want to find last mile delivery. Okay, so I select as India. So I know what is the graphical presentation when this particular term is trending, when it is not trending. So sometimes the graph is going up, down, down, up. Okay, so see, this goes in the peak from 16 Jan to 22nd of Jan, last mile delivery. Okay, so this is how you can use the trending hashtag. So you can decide if you are trending in India as well. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Yeah. So now we'll discuss some theory part as well. While pulling these top performing ads, I actually noticed that most of the ads have this in common as the intro text and headlines are usually very short and concise, guys. So this is what something you have to keep in mind. The offer is very clear. People know exactly what action they need to take and what they will get after they click. So this is something you have to keep in mind. Then most of the ads contain action verb. For example, download now, read, see, build, choose, accept, drive traffic. Then use questions or quotes in your ads. Okay. Then you have to focus on the audience, guys. You have to use words like you. Then you have to put an interesting fact or statistic. Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to position your offer as educational and helpful. Okay. You have to advise and insights. Okay, you have to advise your target audience and then give insights which work very well on LinkedIn, as most users on LinkedIn are there to learn. Okay, so you have to call out your audience clearly in your ad. So you have to define who is my dream customer, guys. So if you have any query, if you have any questions, need any help, you can just write me in comments or in the WhatsApp group. I'm happy to help you all. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.